Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. Welcome to my YouTube station. It's the home of the 5 minute or less video. I tell you everything you need to know. I worked at IRS for a decade. I've been in private practice for 4 decades. I've been doing this for 50 years. I don't need a suit or a tie. My office is actually across the street. I shoot my videos right here in the comfort of my own dining room table. I have a whole team of former IRS agents that work with me, and many of you have seen me on the national news, and that's why you've come to my station. You can see my team and my clips at 777irs.com. I thank you for listening today. I do these videos for 3 reasons. So you know the truth. I give you insider information from IRS, and also so you don't get ripped off. And today I want to talk about that rip-off thing. I'm making 2 videos in a row about it. I got a call from Gary this morning, who lives in Boca Raton, and he told me that he used OmniTax. And this is not to say anything about Omni, whether it be good or bad. I'm strictly stating a fact. But when you work with a big tax resolution company, it can be Optima or anybody, any big tax resolution company, you will find in the Google space, when you go to click, it says add to the left. The big companies spend a lot of money. I can't tell you the name of the company, but I know one of them spends at least $200,000 a month in advertising. So they got to make that budget back up. So who do you think is paying for that budget? You are. And who do you think is paying for the salespeople? You are. At the end of the day, the person doing your work makes a lot less than usually the salespeople and other people really on that team. I can tell you there's a company in Jacksonville that the people who are actually doing the work make about $500 a case of the total money that's coming in. But that's not the point of all this. Many of those companies, their back-end offices do excellent work. But you have to know something, that if the company is delaying working your case, there's a reason the company is delaying your case, is you haven't paid them all the money. So what they do, the big companies, the trick they play is they send in your power of attorney and they let it sit there and sit there and sit there week after month after month after month, and when you finally pay them their money, they'll start working the case. So what they've done, they set you up on a payment plan, and this is what happened to my friend Gary. He paid them $40,000, Omni $40,000, and I think the next week or at the end of the month he didn't pay. They sent a revocation of the power of attorney without even really calling him. So if you're going to go to a big company, there's many good companies, many of them do great work. Even the companies I mentioned do good work, but at the end of the day, you got to be careful. The moral of this is you have to know who you're hiring, who you're giving your money to, and if you're going to get stalled, I am telling you, by big companies, it's all part of the game plan. Don't let this happen to you. If you're having no activity in your case and they're not communicating to you about this, they're not working your case. So you may want to think on your initial call of actually speaking or Zooming with the person you want to hire, and that person has to be an attorney, a CPA, or an enrolled agent. If not, they can't represent you before the IRS. So be smart. You may want to think of really who you're going to call, and you may want to think of leaving the company, asking for your money back if you're not getting the results. If they don't want to give you your money back and you don't feel they've done the work, find the name of the person who has signed that power of attorney, because their license is on the line. You can report them to the IRS. You can report them to the Attorney General in the state. You can go on social media and do that, only if they're not doing the work. But you have options. You control that. Don't let them jerk you around. If this information was good, give me a subscription. I would appreciate it. You can leave questions, but I'll tell you the truth about everything you need. If you need to hire us, you have the information below. But my subscription is important. Thank you.